What the fuck? PT. Stop. Don't. Stop. How dare you? Okay, but hi. Hi everyone. Hi Safi. Hi Jubber. Hi Ambrosia Spoof. Spixie. Aubrey. PT. Sick Rhymes. Lillian. Emily. Troy. Breety. Yeah. And anyone I missed. I don't know if I missed anyone. Hold on, I gotta make the game capture bigger. Cause, yeah. Oh, that was the wrong. Okay. Alright, here's the fun. Okay, in Paint.net, you have to hold shift to be able to, like, properly resize something like this. But in OBS, it's the opposite. Holding shift makes you go all wacko mode with it. So, yeah. I'm just gonna be tasking. I don't know. I don't feel like playing the game, but I want to do something. So I don't know where to start. Anyone have any like map suggestions to just fucking look at? Hold on. Will I save a frame this stream? We're running this prediction. Yeah. Nope. Vinculum has some time save recently. Seeing as leaving is no. Any like beginner map is like impossible. Uh-oh. Yo. Wait, hold on. Can I use that? I can! Let's go! Proud Ella sub. Golden Alleyway could be cool. But also it sounds hard. This all sounds hard. Surely I'll find the frame somewhere, okay? Core problem? Is core problem? I can look at core problem. I don't know if I'd be able to find anything. Let's look at core problem. Oh yeah, I saw that. No, I typed cube myth. Wait, I can wear. I can wear. Banger. I have so many. I can do it right now. It's in my channel. Okay, let's go. That's probably. You probably can't do anything silly there, but maybe you can. I don't fucking. Let's just look at the task. Get familiar. I know there's like a big stun, I think, or at least one. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's look. So, this dash felt kinda slow. But you can't, you already demo into the bubble, so I don't really think you can do much about that. So, okay. Unfortunate. Alright, hold on. Actually, hold on. Before this. Okay. Running the Grandmaster, what if he didn't demo into the bubble? I feel like that'd probably be worse. That's a good idea, PT. What is this, Aubrey? 2% no. Okay. I'll try my best to save a frame. I want to see something. I want to run Grandmaster Heartside tasks, because running through this with a breakpoint took like forever before. How long does it take with my new computer? Alright. That's definitely way faster. Way faster. Way faster. But it is also not like light speed or anything. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's look at core problem again. I want to feel like core problem is probably pretty optimized. But okay, let's go back. Oh yeah, the fucking several. I forgot I did that. That's funny, right? You like my joke? Okay. Oh, do you need the bubble to refresh your dashes? You probably do, because it's fucking core. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because it'd be nice to keep speed outside of that, but you can't really. What the way? Oh, that's wacky. I'm gonna just look at shit and there's a plus 0F strat here. Oh, which is just left dash. Oh, incredible. So just left dashing is plus 0F. The strat is cooler. Hold on, I'm curious. How much does this make it by? Is it like any better? No. Although, I mean, subpixels might be optimized. Yeah, subpixels are like optimized for this strat, but what is going on? What do you mean? I'm passing. Surely I'll be able to find the one-time save. That's probably. Oh my god. Okay, this map is. Maybe this map is just optimized because I don't see anything, bro. Oh yeah, thank God I got that. I wasn't even gonna do a session yesterday, but I did like one attempt and I was like, what if I do more? And then I got it, so that's cool. It is placed in high tier too, yeah. I am incapable of telling how accurate that is. It's probably pretty accurate. It's like significantly harder than Farewell. This probably isn't a corner boost block because you don't need corner boost blocks. Sometimes people place them anyways. Hi Stacko, thanks for the good luck passing. I can't find shit, dude. Okay, nah, this map sucks. What? Let's look somewhere else. Yeah, like this tasing is hard, but oh yeah, Jojo said Vinculum, but see, Vinculum is throwables, and see, Ethereal Ascension is super throwables. I don't know about that. There's probably a lot of time save in the throwable maps, but I don't want to task throwables. Okay, this is impossible, you know, but that's okay. Narrow Hollow? I like that one. That's a good idea. Okay, I gotta be like thinking creative outside of the box. Okay. Is there anything possibly here? Sense of time? Funnily enough, I looked at that before. I couldn't find anything. I looked at it because it was close to being sub-minute, I think, but it wasn't. Okay, well... Yeah, I guess given those spikes, it's probably not possible to jump off the Kevin. Right. Is there ever a point in time when that, like, sticks out? That's fucked up. Okay, thanks, underscores. Alright, I'm discovering that tasking is hard, and that's okay. Fast falling through the spikes. I forgot you could do that. You're so right. I don't think there's enough time. But that's a silly idea. Actually, there might be enough time. And then... Actually, hold on, you're actually potentially so right. Okay, so let's get like a timestamp. Where's like a resync point? I guess like this wall kick. I'll put a timestamp here and then try to beat that. Yeah, I forgot Spikes did that. Okay, so I might need to do some subfix on a minute before this, of course, but I'll just try with like. Alright, we have a time save idea. This is cool. It might not work out, but it might also work out, and that would be so cool if it did. Okay, let's do like. Well, in order to spike clip, you need like just over 180 speed, and so like, I guess what is the lowest jump height I can do to be past 180 there? It might be 7F or like 6F with slow fall. Shit. Hold on. Does the order of operations fuck us here? No, I think it doesn't necessarily. Like, does it? No, it does it. No, you can like. Squeeze. Thank you. I've never done this before. Would the Kevin's collision lag behind the frame too? Actually, it might. But would that... There's probably... Okay. Hypothetically. For the sake of argument. Hi, Hazel. Invoke player.movie 1.75. And... No, it does, though. It doesn't, like, appear to, but it does. So that... What? Don't you know... Like, if you try to multi-boost on the side of a block that's moving too fast away from you, you can't do repeated climb jumps because you collide with it and then the block moves. Okay, so what if I was, like, a bit further left here? And then, like, I go right here. This is an unfortunate frame, I think. Yeah, no, I don't think you can do this. I think you collide with the Kevin. Like, see, it does lag behind the frame because this collides with the Kevin. And I don't think you can spike fall through those. Okay, I don't think this is possible. Sadly, I fear. Why is it like that? Celeste. I mean, this looks slow, but maybe it's just slow. You can't really do much. Yeah. There is, like grab and slow fall, but there's no way that works. I can test that RTA and just, like, disprove it being possible because it is gonna be so clearly off. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay, that is not... Okay, I don't think that's a thing, unfortunately. Cool idea, though. Okay, I mean... I could see there being potential time save here, but I could also not see that. Hold on. What happens after? Just that? I think there could be stuff here. I think I could find time save in this map, perhaps. I'm kind of, like, messing up the formatting in places. So, like, usually when I do tasks and I actually find an improvement, I, like, just copy the main file and then, like, make sure I only change what I need to. Yo, GG Pulse. That's cool. Do you like it? I like that map. So I was thinking, instead of doing this, you could, like, do a Gultra and then Hyper. You would be higher, but you might get your... thinking about it. And you could maybe get there, like, 2 frames earlier, question mark. And I feel like you would lose those 2 frames with the height, so I feel like it's probably not good. Could you actually? Because you wouldn't actually hyper until later. I don't know what you mean. You'd be stuck in dash state for 14 frames? No, you bunny hop. Silly. I will show you. You bunny hop. Who is several? They made SJ, it was really cool. I also feel like I'm moving too fast here. So this doesn't even... Okay. I don't... probably not. But surely I can find a frame. Surely I find one frame somewhere. Alright. Yeah, bunny hop Gultra. Spinner stun. Surely that will be fast. Okay, that's interesting. Hopefully I find a frame. God. I wonder if you could just like do a better multi-boost. Like getting like any more speed would probably be pretty huge. Let's try it. Why not? Oh god, I haven't actually tested in a while. What is that? That looks like... Oh, it's so that you... Okay, hold up. So, currently, what happens? What is done in this multi-boost? Neutral climb jump and 2 left climb jumps. Okay, that is so fucking optimal. Holy shit. So you start super far left, then you do your end super far right there. That's kind of... I guess the only thing is how many pixels does the Kevin move that frame? The Kevin like... Oh, the Kevin is constant 4. I might not be able to find anything better then. Unless you could like go down, but I feel like it'd probably be too low. But I mean technically, like, jump, corner boost, and then left jump. But that almost certainly doesn't work. I could try it. Guys, surely I find one time save. This is like much more optimized than the last time I tried to task it. It's only been 20 minutes, dude. I'm finding the time save. I thought it's been long. I thought it was longer than that. Okay. Like. Okay, so. I mean, I'll copy your inputs. Yeah. That's the wrong... Like, can I go down? Yeah, something like this. This is basically my idea. And then... 1J. 1kg. 1IJG. 2... This is getting a lot of speed, but there's this guy, so... It's kind of all over for me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of... If only this guy wasn't there. How fast am I going? Not near fast enough to clip through the spinner. Yeah, you can't really use that to get any speed. That's unfortunate. Okay, then I give up here, I think. At least this part of it. Probably every part of it. If you did like a DCB, the max speed you can do a DCB at is 144.17 practically, 0.33 technically, but that speed doesn't actually exist and is fake. Whoa! Thanks for the sub, Olive. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that's probably optimal. Like, I can't do shit in Detroit, dude. Could you not hit the Kevin one sooner? Oh, no. No, because you moved horizontally first. I'm silly. I don't think you could hit the Kevin one sooner. What happened here? What the hell? Okay. What is that? What is this? No one knows this. No one knew this was a thing. Did anyone know this existed? Like... Okay. That gets a multi-boost. And hold right. I don't see how to make that faster. Fuck. Oh, maybe it could. Because I remember there being sillies like that in this map. Okay, 0.2 away. That felt weird. Okay, hold on, mate. This is like a weird part, but it's like difficult to think. I feel like you could RCB there to save a frame. RCB where? Where? Place where you demoed operate before the up dash. Oh. Well, RCBs just lose speed, so no, right? Although you could be like uncrouched and wall jump. But that would require less height. They consider speed if you're mid-dash. Well, you're not mid-dash. Though, is the thing. You're actually well after the dash. But I mean, potentially. If you were mid-dash, the dash ends here. Nah. Nah. Okay, this bit is like the weirdest seeming bit to me. Like, hold on, do you have to wait that long? Can you wait one less frame? I guess you probably can. Yeah, fuck. Frick. You probably have to do that. It's over for me. I'll find... It's gonna be so cool when I find a time save. is this so tasing? Did you mean SJ tasing? Also, yeah, you figured it out. It would be funny, although very not possible, if you could get enough speed off. Oh, you can't. There's an OCB. You can't. There's a what? There's a jump through. You can't. I just called it an OCB. Real. My favorite entity, the OCB. Ah, fuck. Okay, there might be stuff here, but... It would be nice if that double dash crystal respawned, or if we didn't use it in the first place. Yeah, right? Because we do have to do semi-slow movement due to not having a dash there. I wonder if it's somehow ever faster to, like, go over right, just because you save time later. It probably is not. You probably don't even save that much time. I feel like I would task the strat and it'd be like... Oh, that's not even... Okay. So I was thinking you'd do like climb, jump, and go up there. But that is an ice wall. So I don't even see how you would make it over there without picking up the dash crystal. Unless you save a dash. How would you save a dash? God. This is hard! What the fuck? Passing is impossible. For real. Damn, they're good. Why is everything so optimal? What do you mean 0.01 away? What am I supposed to do with this? I'm just sitting here. People have already tasked SJ. You get your dash back there? Okay, that's funny. Yeah, can they like be worse? Can you make worse tasks, please? I wanna find some frames. Like, what the hell? Well, technically, you could hit the Kevin earlier here if you left. Oh, well, that's not even the goal. The goal is not to hit the Kevin, so that's cool. At least, not yet. What if... Okay, there's no way to build and conserve speed without stunning, and that would be so goddamn slow. These fucking taskers are such... Can't stand... They keep making their tasks too fast. You probably need to go over to that, Kevin, but what if you didn't? You probably do. Maybe technically not. I feel like you probably would need to go through there. Does this guy respawn? I don't know. The goal is... Look, it does respawn. But it's probably slow for it to respawn. Look, you gotta understand that the goal is not the fucking... Like, I'm tasking. I don't know. I'm not explaining everything, like, perfectly. Like, God. It is almost certainly good to go over to that, Kevin. So, society. What if you, like... Yeah, okay. This is pretty much, I think, my idea. What if you instead, like, dashed up here, and then, like, did a thing to go, like, there? Because... I mean... You're sort of out on it by when you hit the touch switch, but also not really. It seems to be pretty on time. Yeah, there's the kicker. Hardly know it. Wait, no. What if you just like up dash and then up right here? Nah, but dead ass though. What if that's just quicker? Also, hold on, I do want to check if this multi-boost is, like, purposely slowing down ever or something. No, definitely not. Okay, well, let's see. 100. Okay, can I perhaps reach it on an earlier frame? Does that line up perfectly, right? First try? Oh, okay, it's off by 1. Actually, it lines up, but... I mean, okay, it lines up. Let's just see. I guess I can... Hold on, I want a comparison. So, this strat hits the corner boost here on this frame, which is here. Okay. So, yeah, you do. You could potentially go left and do a tiny jump to start falling quicker, to not have to have the slow fall. Also, 100L. But you might wall bounce. Well, that only happens for like 6 frames. Okay. I do not think that'd be faster. I think it is faster to just wait. Okay. Well, you could do some height manipulation. It's for a lot of gaps. Okay, well, if this is the strat, you would want to be as low as possible while still hitting the touch switch, and you can be, like, quite lower. This feels like a very obvious strat, which makes me think that it wouldn't be a time save, but also, maybe that's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, huge. This touches it. I don't... Could you be higher on this multi-boost? There might be like a frame to save there. Although that might be... You could be a bit higher, but not higher enough to save a frame, I think. Okay. Alright, I think this is the best chance I've had for a time save yet. That definitely touches the thing sooner. This is underscores. Wall socket. Johnny. Banger. Okay, well, let's not have it on the inputs. Whoops. I get it. Share this with your friends. Okay, why is that perfect? I'm just simply better, dude. I did that subpixel nip on purpose, surely. The joke is it's an accident. It just so happened to be that way. Okay, please, like, yeah. About when does this get the CD? Alright, now's the moment we get the C. Moment of truth. This is 26469. Fuck! It's slower. Damn it. Okay, but what if I fast fall? or something. God. Okay, yeah, it did seem obvious. So I guess it's slower. Okay, I can get 452. We can lose 8 frames. Okay, I found a strat that loses 8 frames. Let's go. Okay, well let's just go back then. Whoa. Okay, but I was like, what if? Okay. It would be nice if this room benefited from having speed going into it, because you could potentially go backwards. But not with this. This shit's hard, man. I remember I like got into tasing, and I just like saved some frames on the first maps I looked at. Like, pretty easily. I think the tasks just used to be a lot less optimized. What are we doing here? This is so silly. What? Wait, what the real? Okay, the camera is awesome here, quite frankly. There is no hope. Surely I'll save a frame, alright? Surely I save like a frame somewhere. It's only been 40 minutes. For some reason it feels like it's been way longer. It's like, shit, I've already gone through so much. I'll never find a frame. Nuh-uh. Secret way! I strongly doubt it, Ella. I'm not gonna lie. You telling me a dev intended to skip? Oh no, I went back. I just... Where are we going? Right, then we're going there. And then up dashing. What's the goal? The goal is to get there. Oh, that's wacky. Okay. There's definitely potential in this room just because there's so much, I think. I should probably like place a save state so it goes a bit faster, even though it's already going really fast. Like, it's instant now. Like, I feel like you could potentially uprate or something. But at the same time, you kinda seem just bottlenecked by the crystals reappearing in the first place. Yeah, that kind of just seems like a bottleneck. That sucks. What if you could do something that wasn't like that? Awesome. True. Real. That's way easier said than done, I fear. But new strat, I think, is the best potential. And what if you, like, skip this crystal somehow. I feel like there's probably not enough height for that. What if you... You could go up first, sorta. I mean, it looks pretty optimal, but I know that's like not. Well, you could definitely get a dash back there. So, with Adultra, but like that's not even, you don't even down right. Oh, that's fucked up. I just realized what happens there. So you have to frame perfectly have that crystal respawn. So you're kind of... If you could save time on this movement, which you might be able to, like you wouldn't save any time because you're bottlenecked by that crystal reappearing, which is like IMO. You need the touch switches. Yeah. Okay. I could definitely try stuff here, but I don't feel like it now. I fear. I feel like this map is probably just optimized a lot. Yeah, the task is almost done, so I'll look through the rest. Really? What if you were to just gain a lot of speed and clip through there? There'd have to be a lot of speed, though. But you have... options. Meh. How much speed would you need? You would need, like, a lot. Okay, you would need to... You could be here. You could be here. So... left corner at 4609. And then you could be here. You could be here. I think these are... So you would need to move... what was that? It's 09 and 21. So you need to move 12 pixels in a frame. Which 12 times 60... 720? That... If I did that math right... You definitely get a 720 speed there. You might be able to do that. And that would be good. If you could reach that crystal sooner, that is basically just a time save. Well, no, the fight would just end, I would hope. It might not be possible, but it might also be possible. This is potentially large. Plus, I feel like you could do a faster multi-boost here, right? No. I don't think you could, actually. That's... Just look at the subpixels. Okay, I'd like to, like, get a lift-boosted OCB off of this, I think is the play. So... That would kind of imply just doing this. Okay, hold on. Let's new inputs. New. That's an ice wall? Honestly, I didn't notice that was an ice wall. Okay. That makes it look a lot less hopeful. I didn't notice that it was an ice wall. I may be silly. Okay, now immediately it looks extremely hopeless, so that's awesome. Also, I feel like the main concern is this angle not being reasonable, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I don't want to task a stun. You see? Okay, I thought you could OCB off of that wall. I didn't notice there was an ice wall. I'm sad that it's an ice wall. Well, spinner stuns can be short. We really wouldn't be here. Yeah, plus that doesn't take long. Okay, I thought that wasn't an ice wall. Society. There's like no funnies on the ground. Again, why is there ice at the top of this fucking Kevin, dude? Fuck this. Okay, but technically, I think I did this in like Wountain. This probably doesn't work, but I did a thing in Wountain Flag 9. Hold on, let me get it up. Wacky ass multi-boost. Matter Mountain Task Celeste. Alright, look at this. Load. Right, I switched browsers. Hold on. Cause better computer. Okay. So. Welcome to the pink zone. There's like a very similar option here where I could do like neutral. I couldn't get that because it's an ice wall, but I could do this and then get Coyote from being crushed. But I feel like that wouldn't work because the spinner would be in the way, although I don't quite understand the mechanics. And then you have Coyote here, so you can do another jump. And then you could downright upright would be the thought. But I feel like that is not. That probably almost certainly doesn't work. For several reasons. It would not be too fast. If it was, I could slow down, but it would not be. Alright, let's cheat. Let's get up. I don't think this works, but it would be pretty cool if it did. 1J. Okay. Oh no. Oh, okay, G. But still. Oh no. Okay, well technically I could not die on this frame. Which would be nice. It's like what, 28.5 was it? Or... yeah, and then what happens next frame? That is what I thought would happen. But the collision is there. You see. But she's dead. Squished. She got all squished, I fear. Why am I dead? Why does she die here? if you had down speed? Yeah, but how? There's not really any... Yeah. Having down speed would work. Ideally. Does this make... Wait, no, it's just set invincible too, right? It's something like that? It's set invincible. True. I'm rusty. You do have time, yeah. Yeah, hypothetically. This is so weird. God, this interaction is so weird. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Why is my speed 0? What happened to my speed? Oh, okay. This is basically the idea. And then, I guess you'd probably have to do a pause there. But see, that looks cool. In theory. It's just not possible. Also, this would be 18 out easy, but... Alright, what if... Okay, this isn't even a valid game state. Okay, yeah, it's not a thing you can do there. Okay, hey, I'm having fun looking at shit. Even if I'm not finding any time save. Proper tasing etiquette is to hold inputs through freeze frames, so... Notice there's like only one frame of left plus down, excluding the freeze frames, but you just hold it through the freeze frames. Like... Bam. Oh, huge Ella. Also, you're supposed to like hold dashes out like 15 easy unless they get cancelled. Me on my way to... Me on my way to do that. I love that upright dash. Any upright dashes. You know? I feel like this, oh, you're skipping the keys, the touch switches. This is not the correct way, dude. You're not supposed to go this way. What's there? Did anyone know these secrets existed, bro? What is this? Comp. Did anyone know about this? Okay, you do pretty much need that dash. And technically, you probably don't, but pretty much. Okay. I feel like unless there's like some hot room sillies, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to find any time save. And I guess it's a claustrophobic map. Well, if I go back to the homey time travel, I've saved like over 100 frames in time travel, I think, in the past. Can you not reach that in wall bounce leniency? Probably not. Like, what if you were... That's the wrong... How did that go there? Who put that there? Wall L. But it is a lie. That's what I thought. It's close, but it's one frame off, and I don't think you can do it. So, balls. You have to... Okay, it's fine. Damn. Okay, I think this task is just good. Real. Hi, gas berries. Oh yeah, let's finish do that, cause the time slow. Cycle funny. It's a celebration once you've beaten the map. Okay, fuck this fucking task, dude. I'm gonna hold Control Z so that all my changes get undone. I think this is funny. Okay. Now let's go to the goat time trouble. I saved plenty of time on this task before, but yeah. So that's that you do that. Bango of it. That probably looked weird. Although, okay, hold on. The bottleneck is just like completely when you touch the one-time thing, right? Like, yeah, there's, yeah, okay. So there's not really any time to be saved there. I feel like I remember tasking this part. I think this was me. Oh yeah, I did like a thing here. What did I do? Hold on, I'm not even saving any time. I'm just like... I think I did like a better ultra or something. Yeah, I remember tasking this. Me. Yeah, this is my first time save when I discovered you just didn't have to jump off this block. I think that was my first time save anyways. And then like better corner correct here by demoing. I remember these time saves, dude. Why am I getting nostalgic over time saves I did like a bit ago? Okay, this task goes hard. I love time trouble. Could you final cancel earlier? Oh, maybe, but it wouldn't help. Because I think the thing is you keep the speed, which involves you being in the middle pixel on this frame. Yeah, okay. So I don't think that would help. Man, I can't do this. But that's okay, it's hard. Yeah, see, this looks slow, but that's because you have to wait. So it's not like you can save time here. That's interesting with its bottleneck. So, okay. You might be able to save a couple frames here. Wait, yeah, because the bottleneck is when you touch that time thingy, right? Check the M. Hold, people, look, chat glitch. Congratulations, you just got the paddling with my friend. This goes so hard. Why are they so big? That one's nice and tiny. Okay, yeah, you could definitely back a pixel lower here, which... No, you definitely couldn't touch that a pixel earlier, but... I mean, you could touch this a frame earlier and save a frame. You do need that touch switch, right? What if you just skip these really long stun? Yeah, that's awesome. I wish Twitch chat was always like that. Whoa, pace ping? What was pace pinged? Oh, Suit Zen. Okay. Right. So what is that? Wait, why are you're being watch out for the fog. It's coming. Okay, actually no, I feel like you can hella optimize this. Save a couple frames here. Alright, so this is fully the bottleneck. Then I just have to resync after this. I think you can do better. Yeah, wait, you're not even jumping at max height here. And you can totally save time. What's the earliest you can updash and live and get the coin? I think that is basically the... And then you also want to be at the right height. For like, probably like 10 or 100D, something like that. Oh, I didn't want to... my brain must have slipped. Yeah, time travel is fucking easy as hell to save time on. What the fuck? It's fixed? That's sad. Okay, you can totally just like go earlier than this. Okay, that dies. But I think, would this live? No. That doesn't live. Wait, but you do? No, you start losing height at that point. Okay, so I think 15. Shouldn't he be low here? Yes, but I'm optimizing the dash timing first, and then changing height. So, okay. And then I just need to be quite a bit lower. 9RJ6R. Then I want to be as low as possible here. I'm too good? The best tasker ever? Okay, like you're not reaching that a frame earlier, so I guess I don't have to hyper worry about my height. Does a normal dash die here? Yes. I think this is gonna be a couple frames saved. I have to resync it though, so it's not. We're not in the clear yet. Oh, let me make these inputs not terrible. Just hold right for as long as you need to. To be as far right as possible. Like that maybe? And don't want to hold D unnecessarily. That's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean you're on the furthest pixel. So that, I mean, I feel like... When does this touch this? 218... I saved 3 frames, guys. I just have to resync this now. So... I just gotta resync it. Surely. Actually, okay. It might not be as simple as that, because... Like, the switch gate will come up later. It might not be as simple as that. Fuck, it might not be as simple as that. Fuck, it might not be as simple as that. But you don't get lift boost. You get lift boost from moving blocks. It is probably not -3, I can't lie. But it may well be close. There are like 30 frames at the end where you were just waiting. Were there? Hold on. Let me just look at this. Yeah, there's like that jump, which maybe you could optimize like a reverse super or something, I don't know. This is definitely not waiting. Damn. Okay, surely I can get like some time save out of this. The issue is just... Like, hold on. When do I touch the switch here? 2147. When is it touched here? It's touched 3 frames later. So, I touched this 3 frames earlier and this 3 frames later. And I think that still would result in a time save, but I gotta resync it. And hopefully not lose time. Wait, oh, You need to grab the block to get lift boost. Yeah, so I'm currently just running into the wall, so that's pretty bad. So let's like, also this freeze frames, right? So I keep coming back to time travel. It's like, it's too good. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold. There. Hey, what the hell on this quiz? Hey. Yeah, the lift boost would have run out then. Alright, you think it'd be faster if I like... Like, I pretty much just have to go... I guess try to go as fast as possible and reach max fall speed before that. I also think your subpixels get kept or something. It's like silly. Just... I can't see. I keep saving time on this map. You could technically, instead of like waiting on this to jump and losing lift boost, you could maybe. No, you couldn't. Well, no. You know? I just wanna... Okay, this is intimidating. Okay, I guess technically... What if I tried to resync this? Like... I guess I should take note on when it jumps, also horizontal positioning. So it's like here. Fuck. It jumps on lift boost -117 and presses R 2 frames before that. Okay. Let's just like try to resync this and see what happens. I think it'll be slow, but then I could try to optimize it. Like, it'd be nice to not have to redo the inputs entirely, you know? So, okay, I can remember that. So get... Get over to the right. $11. Do you need those touch switches? Important question. It doesn't actually seem that clear that you need it. What if you don't need it? No, not lightning stun. Just like that ass. Instead of going over here to get this, what if you like stall and then go under the block somehow and then like down right, corner kick there, make it over there? Can you do that? Hold on, let's see. Like, if you get here with the dash. What the fuck? Maybe not. Why is that? What is that? I retried. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, it sure isn't. Hey! Dickhead! Okay, 0.1 away. Oh, oh, shit! Hold on. You might- hold on, you might actually be able to do this. Okay, yeah, no, instead of going over, let's just skip this altogether. This would be way more than 3 frames. If I... Yo, this would be high. Could you also OCB when you go under that block? I don't think so. You were live that whole time! Whoa, that's a huge plot twist. Thanks for the raid, see. Hope you had a good stream. You're doing more K3, stage 3. Hope you... Oh yeah, I saw you were like trying to enter Secret 3. Hope you had fun. Hi Parrot! We're on the verge of the biggest time save ever! No one has saved more frames than this. This is gonna be a new world record. You did Secret 3 already? So huge and true. Well, nice. Well, good job. That's awesome. Okay, so now... Okay. So kind of a... Yeah. Woo. So now the goal is to hit this as soon as possible, the touch switch, and then make it under the block. Now, you do have to stall quite a bit, so I feel like something like this, even though it's not like the quickest hit, might be ideal. Literally just intended. I mean, let's see what happens. Yeah, you can totally go under that. Hold on, wait, hold on. How many pixels is this? It's 9! Dude, hold on. This is perfect. Alright, hold on. Before I get too excited, I feel like this has to be possible, but fuck these inputs for... Actually, wait. What would these inputs... Hold on, what's what? This doesn't sync. Do I have inputs that sync here? Okay. Let's just restart. Clear everything out. And then I'll start work on a new idea. This is huge idea. Huge ideas. Air Dasher's infinite invincibility? I don't think so. But whatever you say. It's not... They're not on! Jump 10,000 times that session. Yo. Congratulations. You win a prize. Okay, so. Just what is the earliest I can touch this touch switch? Like, I think you couldn't fit under the switch gate here. Okay, well, ignoring the fact that height is bad. Like, I think you're too bad. Well, maybe you could fit under that, actually. Yeah, but at that point, you do want to be dashing. This is interesting to optimize. I think something that hits it, like... Like, I feel like you want to just be a bit high. Well, it's actually extremely easy to be a bit higher. I'm silly. Just jump more. Literally. Okay. So. Let's just try to hit this as soon as possible. Whoa. That is way sooner. And also better. That might actually be the earliest you could hit this. And this looks pretty good in terms of position. Yeah. Let's roll with this. This might be good. And then, like, just 100. Let's fall down. Please just line up magically. It did not line up magically, but that's okay. Can do a little magic called pressing fast swap for like a couple frames to be on the right pixel. Okay, a couple more frames. Yeah, like that. This not entirely optimal right now, I think, but let's just like get something. Yes, yeah, like you see that. This is exactly what I want. I feel like this has to be possible. I'm not overlooking anything. I think this has to be possible. I should have gotten the timestamp for the end of the room. I wanted to do that and then I forgot. This is fine. I can do that. Where's like a good resync timestamp? That's not. What is that? Oh, you. This could like genuinely be a really big time save actually. Like this could actually be like really big. So oh, okay, so you just hitting the side of this block is the limiting factor here. Or the switch gate. So let's go off of that. 2599. Let's try to beat 2599. I actually think this has huge potential. Hi AIOU. What the hell is that? Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, you can move. I think you can move left to fix that, but that's funny as hell. By a tiny bit. I think it'd be like a couple pixels. Like, let's do 45 and then 5L for LD. It definitely can be a bit less than that. Yeah, I think this is good. And then 100R. Yeah. Okay, I could optimize my height more, but I might not need to. What happens if I just hold fast swap from here? So I think the play is still try to slip your way through there, but I do think you want a dash crystal to be able to down right into that. Otherwise, it kind of seems hopeless. So maybe something like just trying some shit. Okay, way less than that. Ooh, that misses it. You can't make me rounding error. Oh no! Wait, hold on. This is literally. Wait, no. It's just a round. No, I'm realizing that rounding error would totally help here. Oh dude. Okay, but this could be one of those things where I do it, but without the rounding error, and then I post a strat, and I'm like, rounding error could save a couple frames. Like, I just send it off to someone else. Like, I'm not doing that shit, you know? Okay, well, firstly, obviously the goal here is to start falling as fast as possible. Which would mean dash sooner, because, like... So, let's do that first and foremost. Let's just... So instead of dashing on 2195, instead of that... Go like 2F earlier. That works. I think. You might want to be a bit higher. So like 13D2. And then the movement would be different because you move left, but... This might be too fast. The vision is just to dash sooner so that I start falling earlier, yeah. I think I need to be one frame later. So that would mean, like, less and dashing on forward. I might be missing some optimization here, but that doesn't matter. And then I also still want to be further left. Actually, not really. It's fine. This is doable. I just need good subpixels not colliding with the block. So, like, 5LD, 3L, what happens here? I'm in the flow now. Room transition looking ass. Oh. What's happening here? Stop this. This, I think, might be good. Shit. I wanted to be 4 pixels further left than that. Or wait, no. Hold on, what happened when it was... I'll copy these. What happened before? I may be insane. Yeah, I'm corner correcting under here, but I don't go under here. Okay. So I want to be, like, way further left. Okay, I may be a bit silly. Alright, bye, Aubrey. I will probably not be streaming then, yeah. So let's go a lot more left. Kid named Will. Kid named Your Darlings. I love the fearful emoji. Oh! Yeah, so I want to be like 1 pixel further right here. Okay, a bit more. It's like 9, 1D. I'm gonna be not far enough, but then I hit him with like the 2, 1L. Thanks for the luck, over. Hello. Wait, why? Am I insane? Yes, I am insane. Okay, now I'm like so close. Come on. Just... Yeah! One more frame. Wait, Did I even save anything here? Hold R. Yeah, and I need to be 0.08 further right. I can do that quite simply with 1R, 1 here. And now, look at that, look at that, I optimized the thing. I dashed a frame earlier, and now it's more optimized. Look at that, that's pretty nice. Okay, now I have to figure out what I'm doing there. I'm not gonna manipulate a rounding error. I can't do that. But there is totally like time save with a rounding error. So that's so fucking stupid. I hope the strat doesn't like require a rounding error. That'd be so dumb. But I just like... This might not even be 1590X. Can I touch the thing here? No. Also, I died there. Please tell me I don't need the rounding error. Do I? I don't need the rounding error, right? Do I? Is it? Wait, no. This cannot be. Because, okay, the rounding error allows you to hold right and touch this. Oh god, I don't... Do I need it? What are those? What am I doing? Also, I know the D input is like unnecessary. Well, if I could just like... I might not need the dash, but it might help. I feel like I need the dash. I guess I should theoretically test if it's possible. Like, yes. I should be doing that. This is theoretical testing. Wait, am I insane? Oh, because I'm holding D. Awesome. Yeah, so... do one of those. Oh. Too much. Still too much. Oh, I must be silly. I'm confusing myself. Hi, Wonjo. Okay, but a bit more than this. So, like, bump this up 1. No, bump you up 1. Pump you down 3. And how fucking precise is this, dude? God damn it. And then bump you up 4. Hypothetically, you could do this. So then the idea goes like... No, this strat has to work. This is like the most possible looking thing ever. Yeah, no, 100%. How precise is it? Probably like 100,000th of a pixel or something. But you probably don't need this. I hope the shred is possible without this. It should be. Yeah, because the shred is so easily possible. It might not even save time. You know what? It literally might not even save time. Like, okay, that's that. It's definitely possible with the rounding error. But what if I just didn't? Like, what if I just tried to slide past you and fall as fast as possible? Let's do that. I can be a bit further right, but let's worry about that later. Okay, so height is of course the main issue here. Gotta lose some height here. So like 10 to 90. Yeah. Now I am barely not high enough. Smooth it. Alright, hold on. Needs to be... Oh, because... Okay, this is why you properly format things so you don't confuse yourself later. This is when the defrost starts mattering. Okay, yeah, so we're back where we started. Do you want your speed to be low or high here? I think low. So you can speed up earlier. Realistically, I'm only gonna lose like a frame max on this particular part, I think. So yeah, let's try dropping a frame of fast fall. Am I stupid? Oh, that's close. Hold on. I am struggling trying to optimize this. Why does that affect it so much? Oh, fucking clearly. Okay, I'm silly. I may be a bit silly. I had a brain moment. Just, like, wait until, like, here. And 15 until... That's, like, 15 OD, something like this. Much better. Okay, yeah, I'm a bit silly. Sorry. Almost. Okay, like you definitely need to lose a bit more height there. This is actually pretty optimized before. Okay, I feel like... Wait, no, that's not even the bottleneck, but, you know, close enough. Good enough. Okay, you can't just straight fast fall all the way. You are obviously way too far left here. So, like, release fast fall maybe here-ish, and then just hold 100R for a bit. You want to dash as soon as possible here, I believe. I mean, what happens if I just do this? that kind of skips over it. This is like close without the rounding error. But I think it'll work out. I could be wrong on this though. I don't want to stop holding right since the right movement is obviously the bottleneck. How close am I? Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty close then. Please be theoretically possible, strat. Without the rounding error. Please don't require a rounding error. Is it gonna require the rounding error? No. Hold on. No. Don't require. Don't. Okay, if I was 0.08 further right, which would be possible, although I'd have to lose a frame, I think. If I was 0.08 further right. No, that wouldn't work. Wait, it might work? Would it work? No. Okay. Easy way to test. I'm getting scared that the strat requires a rounding error. Oh my god, dude. No. Why? Surely, I don't want to do the rounding error. I can't do that. I'm not good enough to do that. Okay, I can be a pixel further right. Well, that doesn't... Well, I could dash... No, that doesn't help. Wait, Dude, this is mean. It is easily possible with a rounding error to pick up that one refill. Why doesn't that work? Because it doesn't make it. You're dead here. And you don't uncrouch, because uncrouching is basically the later frame. Which kind of makes this look hopeless. Dude, this sucks. Dashing a frame later would hurt. Like, this is such a big time save, I think. You reach it at 44, dude! This is gonna save like several seconds, but you need a rounding error. I think. Frame earlier? I doubt it. I mean, about 2 frames earlier. That clearly doesn't work. Nope. This kinda sucks. Okay. Hold on. Doing a right dash from here dies. You could do an upright dash, I think? No, you couldn't. That also dies. Also, oh my god, the input delay on window, I can feel it. It's like so big. I think it's like an extra frame. And also, if I could just keep a dash here. But that doesn't seem possible. I can't rounding error. I can't do that. I mean, you have... I just thought about how you have plenty of time to manipulate the rounding error. Because you can literally just stand here and do whatever for a while. You could give it whatever subpixels you want here, and then that would obviously translate over to an offset here. It's so not doable. Okay, is there no way to do this without the rounding error? Because this sucks. This sucks! It's basically just you move further than you should, but by a very small amount. Well, 21 frame 5S time save. Oh god. Incredible. You wanna do it? Oh yeah, no, me neither. Yeah, it does give you a dash, but I'm assuming it is too soon. If you could be 2.07 pixels further right, but you can't be. Oh my god, this sucks. Lower when you collect the refill. What refill? There's a lot of those here. Why is this rounding error precise, bro? Like, the 2- refill. No. That wouldn't work. Why not? Because it'd be bad. You're already dashing on, like, the optimal frame here. Dashing a frame earlier, you would be further left. I mean, I guess it would let you dash a frame earlier, but it would just be worse, you know. Does the crystal respawn? Fucking, of course it doesn't. I can't have shit in the tree. This is literally like such a, there are brute forces for this. Are there? I know there's like vertical around the area. Isn't further left what you want? No. Not at all. You want to be far enough right to uncrouch. Wait, how many pixels is this? This is 9 pixels, right? There might be something with that. Oh yeah, because you uncrouch here. But you can only be 0.18 higher. Okay, but... No, but at that point, you don't even get the corner kick. That's a big issue. You don't even get the corner kick. Okay, I might just, like, fucking post this as... I might just, like, go to the SJ Task discussion channel and say, hypothetically, if you could get rounding error precise positioning here, you could save, I believe, several seconds. Because I think I have to give up on this. Nah, you can't. Wait. Those are trigger spikes on top of this block. You can land there and get your dash back, but that doesn't do anything. But you can land there. I think this is I give it to other people to work on. Wait, alright. I'll hear you out. I'll strap, but it loses a ton of time. I'm gonna do that, yeah. Just like hypothetical rounding error a minute. It's the new wave of the future! Okay, I wanna be... okay. So true, Ella. There's like literally a bunch of waiting time in this room though, so I'm honestly not really concerned about that. There's always tomorrow. Yeah, not being able to grab the right one is the issue. Okay, this 11, no, 13D. This is probably, yeah, this is probably optimal. Then you'd want to be a bit lower, because this is unfortunate positioning. You can't just grab it like this, right? Hold on. This doesn't let you grab it, right? No. Also, you die. I don't think it would make you not die. I mean, worth trying. I mean, maybe you could technically make it with a down right there, but at that point you would definitely be missing this crystal. Also, probably not. Literally probably not. Being further left, just give up all dreams of touching this crystal. Like, nah. What happens with this? This is pretty good positioning. Okay. So then let's like start holding right. One frame later. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Invoke player.move h. 0.4853 90663. Oh, I don't get it. Real. Stop. Okay, wait, what digit? Okay, that works. Wait, but this isn't even the right... Oh, but this is fine. Okay, go here. And then I want to be lower here a bit, so I can do like 5R, 1R, D. This works. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so that's that. Now you would like to press down as soon as possible here. So could you do like Yeah, something like this, and then 1880X. Yeah. Okay, I think you'd want to do like another frame to move more. Man, I just want to get a fake cheat version to sync. Okay, so I guess the solution could just be don't corner correct. I just realized how that would be bad for getting different positioning. Like something like this? Yeah, okay. Something like that. And then just... Oh, but wait, there's more. You gotta be optimal here too. Gotta be real good on this. Okay, but this isn't that precise though, luckily. Like, literally, I think this might sync. Oh, that is so close. 280. Yeah, this. Wait. 0.1 is not precise. You gotta understand that. It just ain't. 0.1 is not. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Okay, just 3-0. And then I could do some fastball here instead. Okay, yeah, that works. Shoutouts to how that's possible, by the way. Okay, bottleneck is the thing, so... if I could be a tiny bit higher, I can. Okay, just fucking roll with this. And then try to sync these inputs. What subpixels do? What even happens here? It's probably just a horizontal deal. Like... I probably should have looked at this before. I could definitely get the file if needed. It's not the song name, but you've got the spirit. Okay, I feel like there's vertical shenanigans. Go to right dashing instead of uprighting. I feel like not even close. Oh, this is so annoying. Wait, no, what even? Oh, do you just need to be further right? You might just need to be even further right. I'll get at the sink. Nah. I really need to look at... Okay. I'm gonna save this as time trouble whip. And then I'm gonna get... the task file that isn't this. And just look at what happened at the end of AO4. Alright, what exactly goes down here? That's right. Okay, you need 6 FP hop subpixels. There's the issue. Oh, you don't even need to extend. Okay. Alright, that is not... Okay. At 9372.8. Okay. Now that I know what happens, I can definitely get this to sync. Now, there's like a thing, useful Celeste task input sequences. 6 FP hop setup flat ground assuming vertical subpixels. I think there's enough time for this, so you can just do the real easy shit. Hopefully there's enough time for this. Okay, so something like this. That's the timestamp. What? There might not be enough time. Okay, but you just land on the right frame. Okay, so I think... No thinking. Let's... Yeah, you touch the switch, and then there's then there's 22 frames, and then you dash on the 22nd frame. Okay, so... Dash on the 22nd frame after hitting the button. I want this time save to exist so bad. It's like literally a couple seconds. I think this is the biggest time save I've ever found. "22nd frame after hitting the touch switch." So, bam. And then 22 here. So obviously that's not right. No, Scalar. Look at that. Okay, or, I mean, okay, it'd be easier to just... Wait, hold on, by the way. Did I delete the timestamp? This saves like 4 seconds, right? It was like... It saves like maybe 2? How much time does this save? Cannot... Okay. I'll make it less transparent. And move this over. Like, move command. You know? I just want to see. So this touches it at 2375. This touches it at... Okay, saves a solid... What's the math there? 224 frames, is that? Like a bit over 3 seconds? Yeah. So like this is big. It's literally big. We just need a rounding error. We need... That's it. It's big. What if the ending is blocked off by a switch gate and... Okay, thank God, dude. I would've... Imagine, like, after all this, you discovered, oh, you actually do need the touch switches. It's over. It's just over. I quit. Celeste forever, in that case. Okay, so I do it. I hit the ground and dash here. Okay, so that's too high. That is very nearly correct. I think we can just like toss in a frame of like slow fall here. Oh, that's literally good! It's like it. Alright, now. I do have to be in the right position horizontally. I started laughing at the locals. Sync. Just sync. Just do it. Just do it. Just sync. Fuck! I assume I need to be further left. Can you stop me if you've heard this one before? Girls like us are going into the car. It's, you write down the inputs and how long they are. I don't exactly know what the right position is, but surely it's not that precise. You're moving at like 3 quadrillion speed. 3 squid-zillion. Is this it? Oh! Oh! Okay, that doesn't sync because... Let's get the lightning cycle to sync. Instead of actually keeping track, what if I just try different numbers and then it'll work eventually? Like, I could try to keep track and be like, oh, is it gonna be 1 or 2? Or, did I do it? No. Yeah. Okay. So, if this were to work, the time would go from... I'm just writing this down. Go from this to... It would save a bit under 4 seconds. So, I'm gonna leave this as it was so that the people who work on the file have something to compare against. So yeah, I'm not manipulating this around the error. I'm not even gonna try. I have no chance in hell. But maybe someone else has a chance in hell. Okay, well let's... I think I'll post this in the S3 task discussion channel and then look somewhere else. Oh yeah, I should post some screenshots too that give context without having to open the file. That's a good idea. Alright. Hey y'all. So... bit under 4 seconds in time travel, but it requires... in time travel A04? Is that the room name? Yeah. Requires a horizontal rounding error. I have no idea how to do this, so... Awesome. Okay, and then this is image 1. It's the new wave of the future. Yeah. Alright, I've posted it. Super react by Ella. Nice and smooth. Thank you, Ella. Yeah, hold on, let's just watch the strat in full, even though it isn't legit. Yeah, alright. That would be so nice, dude. Why does it require a rounding error? It's so fucked. Wait, hold on. What is the switch for? Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Okay, the switch is for that, right? Or what is the switch for? What happens if you skip the switch? Can you skip this switch? Because that would make it an even bigger save. Please tell me you can't skip that switch. Okay, alright, okay, you do have to get that switch. Nah, you need these switches so that this block moves up. Otherwise, you need to do the biggest stun ever. This is so fucked. It's 4 seconds, dude. That's literally like so big in pastimes. Also, by the way, I could have gotten like a 3-frame time save and like the doubters win. I mean, and the believers win, but I instead found the rounding error dependent 4-second time save. This counts as believers wins? I mean, yeah, if someone else syncs it, it counts. They might sync it in the future. They probably... It's tricky. I think for now, let's just look at a different file. I've had enough of this. For the sake of channel points, what do you all think? Do you think that counts as saving a frame? Yeah, I saved a frame in theory. What if you're looking at an advanced map? Nobody is that invested. No, that's true. We can scam the doubters. Alright, let's scam the doubters. I have another one. Okay, I don't know about another one. I'm probably gonna end soon, so probably not another one. But I'll end it as yeah. I think that counts. I think a theoretical 4-second time save has gotta count, but. I didn't really, but... Okay, let's... something else. Sure. Actually, this map might be hard. Dash direction custom. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm absolutely certain that saved like 100. That saved like a bunch of frames, right? Is that 360 dashing? I don't think so. What if you could like dash in a random ass direction though? Or does it just mean you can't dash out of the bubble? Yes, something like that. It's probably you can't dash out of the bubble. Okay. And you definitely can. Hold on, actually, I want to show this off. Hold on, this isn't even... I doubt I'm going to find any time saves in this map, but I found some really funny ones earlier on in Call of the Void. Basically, one of the comedic time saves was, don't skip this cutscene so that the block falls down and you don't lose time to pausing. And then another funny thing is in you, I think. Next one. Look at this. Funny ass. It's... yeah, I was given an example. But, like, what if she did kill you? Look at this. It's... oh, wrong thing. Look at this. It's the best optimal crouch spam. to gain speed. It's a really good. Is no one gonna actually find a way to sync it? That'd be heartbreaking. It would be understandable because it's hard as hell, but well. I might like quit soon. I'm feeling kinda. I also worked on. Where is it? Where's the fucking Madeline Ball and Forest Rush? I saved like a couple frames on this early on. But it's okay. Why is it saying my variants? Stop! It's annoying. Skateboard. This task is awesome. I saved the frame there on the reverse at the top right of it. Yeah, this map goes hard. I don't even plan to look at for any time saves here. I just want to look at it. Fun little task. Oh yeah, there's like technically a rounding error potential time save here too, but yeah. Ben Parker said, "Oh, sick, out of bed, getting some water. Give me some info, and I'll get on it." Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm giving up. I found the good thing. I don't really feel like looking at anything else. You want to look at the ivory test? Look at this. This task goes hard. It's great. Okay. There hasn't been a Psycho Mantis V-side time save in a while, I think, but also I feel like there's probably reasons for that. Yeah, I think I might just end now. I feel pretty content with finding the rounding error 4-second time save. I think I quit for today. Also, don't worry about the fact that I'm in World of This. Okay, so now I have to resize this to be proper. Hold on. That's good. Yeah, we're back to normal. CMB's fire. Okay, let's quit for today. I think that strat type. Yo, no wood. Alright, let's hide you, and then I will end stream now. Well, thank you all for watching. I think that was a good use of my time. I enjoyed my time. I'm glad I streamed instead of just doing nothing today. Yeah, I already create speedruns for 28. That's cool. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.